Ahoj, vítejte u další epizody Večera. Po minulý ultra dlouhý epizodě tady máme jednu, která doufejme bude kratší. No, spát musím mít za 3 hodiny, jako vidíme. Zkusím to rozpůlit, jestli si vzpomenu. Co jsem to chtěl? Jo, je tady vývězka, na kterou bych se asi chtěl podívat tak jako tak. Opravit si zbraně, nevím, jestli potřebuju. A tohle je ta hlavní questlinka, takže to asi zkusíme. No, podívat se na tu vývězku chci tak jako tak. Truhla mě trápí, promluvící baronův muž noupnou, protože tady se dá asi upravovat, to byla tady je kovář. Co vy jste zač? Můžu helfnout, trpaslík.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armor. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
OK. Tohle bude quest na Skellige, což znamená, že to je ještě o 10 levelů dál. Ale...
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Co mě zajímá, tak je ani ne prodej, ale spíš ta oprava, jestli nemám zase něco, co bych potřeboval fixnout. 96, když tam opravit vybavené, tak to bude stát, co myslím, OK. I drahý na to, že jsem tam měl většinu věcí, ještě asi OK. No. Ne, co, peníze, hold. Nějaký mám, musí stačit. Vypadá skoro jak klepna, ale není to klepna. Peníze prohrané během cvičných zápasů nevracíme a předseda klubu známý jako Krvavý baron, zajímavý. Očkovací sérum, to už jsme slyšeli někde, že jo? Jo, to jsou ty zápisky Alexandra totiž, OK. Křiklouna, která se ujízdila v Renohradu, zabíjí muži zvířata, získá značnou odměnu. OK. No všechno OK. Vedlejší úkoly, tyjo, teď mě to tady zaskákalo. Kde si bydlela, jo? Co tak, kdybych se tam vrátil, protože tohle mě skočilo předtím pryč. tady.
White one. Think your two swords could take on 40?
Jo, myslím.
So Ciri was here. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry. The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this? A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
A jo, to je klasická truhla, jasně.
A spinning top. Gretka's toy.
Do kuchyně a promů si s Mařenkou, tak jo. Čau, jak se máš, Mařenko?
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did.
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did, but he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
I'm not playing. I'm helping. Gonna kill the monsters. All of them.
Dobře, co tu máme dál? Dámy v lese jsou ty žibaby, to je jasný. A rodinné záležitosti si ta zříkávačová chalupa, tam bych jako, oboje z toho bych chtěl. A Skelič to ještě daleko, ohně Novigradu taky, ten na Novigrad to mě netrápí, tak. Vedlejší úkoly, tak za klinické zakázky něco, ale křikloun 8, jo. No nezní úplně špatně, to bych mohl, už jsem 6. Máme tady závody evidentně, ale bez nějakého levelu. To samý Gwent a to mě asi jedno, tohle jsou docela vysoký, srdce divoké bych mohl. To je pro 7, to by šlo určitě. Na Gwinty nekašlu, škoda, že Gwent má svůj kategorie, nemůžu ho prostě zakázat, no. Hamba za pokladem je vysoká, splněné zdeřené mi jsou jedno, takže buď 7, srdce bojové, nebo křikloun, nebo něco z těchto hlavních zatím rovnou. Já se ještě podívám, jestli náhodou na ten, kde je ten křikloun, tady křikloun. Jestli to náhodou není tady vedle mě. Jakože je, jasně.
Ever heard of preventive arson?
You white one, looks like you've got shouts last night too.
Been to Smith's, lass. Get tooth one.
Got eyes like a cat. Catch mine.
Takový rozražení vrat, vtipný. Tohle jo.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a shrieker.
Aye, prowls about it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away. Took a hatchet. Laid an ambush for the shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. It's where we found him. Guts stretched o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
High time a professional took a look at this shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the aura with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
I see. Where'll I find him?
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Vypadá, kdyby měl být tady za chajdou. Tady?
Can we talk?
Let me be.
Calm down, I just wanna...
Go, I said.
I want to avenge your father, but to do that I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But huge. With a lizard's tail. I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he were moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Dobrý.
Nothing you could do for him, kid. Beast has to die, that's all. Leave it to me. Take care, kid.
Tak, zautočila tady. No tak jo, tak tam vlezem rovnou, protože to je blízko. No, ty věci, co jsou pak na level 6, tak jsou trošku dál, tak má přednost. Oběhneme to bránou samozřejmě, tadyhle a jdeme na to. Jo, tady si dáme jeden saveík samozřejmě ještě taky. Bývá obvykle dobrý nápad, že jo? Co to je?
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've
Boj na
99
život a na
left
smrt,
after you.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight!
Jsi jistý, kámo, že chci bojovat?
No, I yield.
Jako,
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet,
asi takhle, hele.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
you so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
teda uvidíme. To je jako, jo, já teď nemám nic jiného, koukám, takže si dáme třeba láhev vody. Už máme 18, jej. Na 20 minut nemusím zase nic. Tak jo, dáme si saveík, protože prostě pár XP jsem dostal, že jo. Tak ukaž CZ Shrieker. No teď tam bude asi jenom místo činu na prozkoumání, že jo.
Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight.
No, a little fight jako pes, no.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded most likely.
Takže hledáme kam, že šla, nebo?
Blood. Monster blood.
Když to zavěděl, když nám někde něco skočí, že jo? Ano, tady by to mělo jako... Vidím stopy, proč to je? Už to tady dál, ok, musím prostě držet pravý tlačítko, abych viděl ty zaklínecký smysly.
Tracks lead to the cave. A cockatrice.
Že co, můžu tam prostě naběhnout? Se jo, hádám. Je saveík. Co magie a tady...
Sounds coming from above. To leave. Bomb should smoke it out, though.
Samou U nebo tančící hvězda, jo? Ale olej je najednou. Máš ve svém inventáři olej na meč. Pokud to chceš použít, natřím svůj meč. Hustý. Klikni na záložku s olej. Přitáhni olej. Elixír. Tohle je olej. Sníží požadovanou úroveň všech mečů 2E. To jsou elixíry, tady žádný olej není. F. Dal jsem si tam bombu, to je hlavní. Jak to teďka...
It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away.
Zajímavé.
There it is. Won't get away this time.
Jo, tamhle. To je hezká příšerka, to je jak grif nějaký. A jo, takhle. Ok. Ok, to je 100% grif. Jaký krvácení, teď mě ještě nic neudělal, teď do mě nenarazil. Status zdraví, pokud máš vlaštovka nebo nějaké jídlo, můžeš si dočasně zvýšit rovnou zdraví, vážit účinek krvácení, tak můžeš se slezení klen, kterým okamžitě zastavíš všechny zdraví škodlivé účinky. No to dělám, klen používám pořád. Nemůžeš se otočit? Bych potřeboval to jídlo, kdyby mi začalo fungovat teďka. Ohne, no. A už je to jídlo, OK. Ještě jednou, OK. To nesnáším. Poison dostal, jak to má být? Hezky. Ještě trochu dostaneme jako na blízko. Říkám, uskoč, ty. No, křikloun dole. A nebyl tak lehký úplně, no. Nebo jako na první pokus, že jo, ale ne. Kurlišť, žildy kurlišť, více kurliščí mutagen. Relikvie nějaká. No, odměna by asi šla, já si chci nejdřív podívat, co jsem to našel, co je tohle. Na 8, jo. Sekundární zbraň? Co je sekundární zbraň? Má jako hodně hezký poškození. A je to relikvie, což nevím, co přesně je, no. Jo, dýmka to je asi jednou. Mutagen mě zajímá, 5% síla znamení, OK, asi nic extra. Body. Dobrá. Tady bych si mohl hodit ze srandy tam jinou trv. Jo, já tam teď mám, OK. 10% šance rozsekání na kusy. Zajímavé. Ještě kam, že to mám odvíct zpátky do toho, jo. A to musím celý obět okolo, že jo, asi. Se po cestě mrkneme ještě, co je tady, odem si sejvíček. Jo, hnízdečko, no, tak na to nemám teďka na zničení věci. Bombu jsem hodil po kurliško, evidentně.
Whoa!
Čau.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Oh, shit, si to
Keep the
nechal.
coin. You took in an orphan. Need it more than I do.
Co mi dáš
And
jinýho?
they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. Well, I thank ye. From the bottom of my heart.
It's okay. Jsem chtěl vidět, že to taky jde bez ničeho, fajn. Dobře, co bychom se podívali? Jako dámy lesa nebo rodinné záležitosti jsou určitě oba dobrý, já si myslím, že tohle je blíž pořád pro mě asi. Třeba do Větvic a o kousíček vedle tam mám port.
You.
Me. Teleporting.
I'm staying here. Maybe I'll spot Hannah.
We'll get the old book and you'll see. Look at those scabies.
Co se tady děje?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Máme jí smyslu na úrovni 2, to nemám rozhodně. Bojovat nebo nebojovat? A někdo píše, pardon. Co se děje? Co se děje? Protože to nemají na čas. Nechci nabíjet mobil potvora, muset restartovat. A dobře, jak se restartuje potvora, takhle jo. Jeď jo, I would like to restart.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries, lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. and he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Vyléčím. To zní dobře.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all,
Yes or no?
fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out,
To už je
boys.
mi jedno, to už můžete být zpátky, jak chcete, já už budu pryč. Hihihihi.
Get out of my sight.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Klep, klep. Tady klep, no.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Fejkový zaříkávač nějaký, nebo...
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
Nakreslit symbol, dobrý.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Peller don't know.
To nezní jako pravda.
The spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princezna Cyrilla nebo...
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those
Oh.
men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Třeba je zpátky svoji kozu.
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Žádná práce místo won't work, to nebude fungovat, ne?
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess! Where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell! The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Bylo vloženo, OK. Nový úkolí předmět, příslušně potřebovat do inventáře, v rychlé nabídce, jasně, už tohle už chápu, jak se používá rozhodně. A kozu najdem, to co mě zajímá, tak je ten zvoneček, který se mi tam hodil automaticky, takže pohoda. A můžu udělat tím pádem tohle. 1/2, nevím co přesně. No, OK, whatever.
This way, I think.
To by jeden neřekl. To bude asi všude, co? Nápisem tudy, tudy, tudy. Zvuky se mi vůbec nelíbí. Už ta koza naběhla do vlku, mi chcete říct? Jo, to je docela nějaký super silný meč, co to máma? Ty bilci byly extra slabý, nebo ten meč je super silný najednou. Nebo mám nějaký ten boost z něčeho, nevím.
Ugly bastard.
Já teda whatever, tam je něco červeného, což bych čekal, že bude ta koza.
Another clue. Good.
Může slyšet.
There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. Good.
Tady za mnou. Jo, pomocí zvonce, aha.
Come on, let's go see the Peller. Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? This way, your grace.
Tam zdrháš, poběž, zpátky, sem.
Where the hell did you go?
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
Ke mně. Tady, halo, princezno. Tě sesekám tím mečem místo toho medvěda, tyjo. Nebudeš fungovat dřív, než zaženu medvěd, než zabiju medvěda? Okej. Bránil jsem kozu tím, že jsem zabil medvěda, super. Koza jedna pitomá, jak se říká. Kozo.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about.
Princezna nesnází, kdo by to čekal, že jo?
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Neříkej, že podřízneš tu kozu. Jsem jí mohl nechat.
Fine. Be right back.
Ne, to chceš po mně, jakože já mám sehnat krev, jo. Ne, mluvím krysu, OK.
Will this do?
Roztrhneš dvěma rukama krysu, nebo co jdeš dělat, jo? Ne, to je nějaký nůž, OK.
They are not here. They is gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Že potracenec?
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful, or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Ten se ten mobil fakt pořád nenabíjí, to je strašný. No, to je dobře zacvaklý. Nenabiju do celý mobila.
Anna told you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did
Že
he
by to bylo
abuse his
on?
family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, Wise Wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Show you the way.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Mhm. To jídlo mezi tím dochází, protože tady prostě kecam půl milionu let, tyjo. Takže zpátky k baronovi, což znamená teleportem, což znamená tady ve vesnici k teleportu. Nebo teda fast travelu, jak oni říkají.
Lightning strike?
A moří. Proč? Co se to děje, kromě toho, že hoří, což vidím? Igny. Tady všichni, jak kdyby se nechomadilo, když to dole jsou z toho v prdeli. Lol.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick! It's getting worse and worse. Time to leave's approaching. Game is Tammy's not here. Tell me to calm down. Miss Tammy saw you like this.
Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
Nějaká hledečka tady, kudy chodit, abych se nezapálil. Otevři hlavní bránu stájí a tak jde. Je tohle. Ne. Tohle.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Oh, až takhle, jo.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Come on, come closer.
Kritický zásah. Tady jsem si karíčkovat, tady nejde udávat kvén, nebo se jmenuje.
We need to talk.
Jo, násilnický ožrala, to je skvělý. Ještě který mu hoří barákem, to je jedno, nikdo se neodvažuje hasit, tyjo, to je prostě personál.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
One day.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Stopy po boji asi tuším.
Next. It only got worse. I
woke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Můžeš rukama.
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Máš s ním mlátit potracenku. Psali v tom pokynu, že to je jedna z nejnebezpečnějších, tyjo. Přečti si bestiaře, zjistí něco víc o potracenkách, to už jsem udělal, ale klidně no. Ještě jedna křikloun. Okay. Tady je potracenka, zajímavý, že teď tady zmizel ten obrázek. Tak si je OK. To je skvělá hláška. Říct, že potracenka je ošklivá, jako říct, že hovno nemá zrovna volnou chuť. V podstatě je to pravda, ale tak nějak to nevystihuje skutečnost v plném rozsahu. Skvělý. Jo. Stopy a půl v ohrožení, ale v ohrožení, když je napitá krví, se dokáže proměnit. Občas vyroste do podoby znetvořeného schrbeného muže, který se při chůzi opírá o přední končetiny jako opice. Po této proměně je silnější a násilnější a vrhá se do přímého souboje, během kterého se snaží protivníka kousnout. No, jak to je ten samý kec, co vždycky, takže...
You give the child a name?
Tady má vrata.
Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
No, takže animačka, kde je potracenka, předpokládám.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look.
Jo, to je ona. Pupeční šmírová motaná okolo nohy. To je krásný.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming.
Tak
It
si
will
je.
turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Strážný duch se mi líbí, taky ví, co on to sám chtěl udělat. Tak krásně.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
To fakt vypadá docela klidně, no. Ale jestli se probere a začne útočit, tak to bude docela zábava.
Spectres. Botchlings' scent attracted them.
Oh, my mother's alive. Do something!
Mám klem tady. Zkoušel tu akci uklidnit, ale prej ne, no.
Pest take me! It's riding something fierce! Can't hold it! Calm it somehow! Oh,
Ha, teď šla akci, ok.
quiet now.
Omylem v zápalu boje sežral moc jídla.
Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
že to bylo všechno. Ale hustý, že může vyvolávat přízraky. Znova.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait to find the house.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Klídek, přízraku blbej. Ne. Co dál? Je tady ještě jedna. Teď tu je pro boha. Už? Proč se mi to pořád přepínalo na jiný tent, jo? No, nevím, proč mi to teď nešlo.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Krásná příšerka. Takže tohle jsem hrál ve skutečnosti na LARPu, jo. To je hustý.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Pojmenování umřelo.
Now bury the body.
Aspoň, že to zakope on, nemusím.
What now?
Je počkáme do rána, ne?
In one day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. The guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Hezky řečeno. Vyvolej strážného ducha, tam je potracenka pohřbená. Tak jo, saving a... Jak vyvolám strážného ducha? Sednout si je čekat. To zní dobře. Pokud nebude útočit, a fakt se jen vyvolá duch teďka.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Hustý. Lítající dítě. Jsem asi ožrali já, nebo možná halucinace nějaký. Intoxikovaný bič. O dítě, lítej, jsi pomalý. No, dej si, hezký dítě, co? Vidím, že ty lidi neskrýmujou, když ho vidí, nebo ho možná nevidí, vidím ho jenom já, nevím. Divný. Ale klepna. Potřebuju jí, možná ne. Ježiš, topivec, vážně. Co běžet za dítětem.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Stopy koně, a tam bylo prozkoumat.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Ježiš, Andělega, fuj. Jděte pryč, potvory. Pro jistotu. To jsou příšerky trochu. To je to, co mi chceš ukázat tady?
Just had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Oh shit, to bylo hnusný. Ne, ještě ne. Je někde hnízdo? Oh shit, on vybouch. A výbuchy jsou na prd. Já jsem si to ukládal moc předem, takže to teď nebudu mít uložený, budu muset až na začátek k těm prvním clue. Teď jich tady bylo nějak strašně moc, tyjo. A zapomínám koukat na to vybuchování samozřejmě, no, to je hlavní problém. Můj fail. Se začítá tak dlouho teďka? Normálně to načte o hodně rychlejc na začátku hry. Třeba asi přerušit tu epizodu, už to zase bude mít 1,5 hodiny. Teď fakt nevím, co to dělá. Ale mobil se konečně nabíjí aspoň, to je fajn. Ježišmarja, já jsem to ukládal před, pak tam dál. My god. Vždyť jsem to mohl uložit, no, to je jedno. Jo, my víme. Ach jo. No, to je ale krásný děťátko, co za mnou letí, co? Pomalě mě čeká, pojď. Čekám já na tebe ve skutečnosti, co mi mají naprogramovaný zase, že jim nikdo neuteče. Chvilku počkat, tak to už vypadá nadějnic. Tentokrát si asi vemu klepnu. No tady jsem to minule ukládal, měl jsem dojem, že to teda asi nezabralo, nebo nevím. Prostě nejnovější safe je tohle. Klepno, pojď sem. Aha, klepno nemůžu použít, ok, to je boží. Topivci jsou teritoriální, ty na mě aspoň nepronásledují a tam ty budu muset zabít, protože to mě chce ukázat přímo je.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. A bracelet worth looking around though. Must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Super, něco za náma běží, jsem z toho strašlivě nadšenej. Nečekej na mě, povleď. Jsou příšery, já tam nechci být. 5, lož. Můžu to uložit takhle pořádně? Můžu, výborně, teď by to mělo určitě brát jako saveovou pozici, když mě zase vybouchne někdo před ksichtem omylem.
Just had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Něco. Ještě jde, no.
Time to end this. Should examine that horse carcass.
Ohňvači.
What do we have here?
No, tak všechno.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Já mám běžet za ním, OK. Už letím. Je to takový uložení bude tentokrát stačit. Čiž vlk. Voda jedna. Aspoň, že teda čeká, no. Kolik vás tady... Nebudu lůtit, tam je stejně vždycky nějaký lůj pitomej. A ten za mnou zase běží, že jo? Už jdou si po jednom. Co mi chceš ukázat?
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that?
Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, aye. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to
Teleport
Tamara's mother?
kurzorů fakt občas.
For like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds,
Swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Okay.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd have died.
Zní jako dobrá příšerka.
Oh, Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
Jestli už
I'll
není
do what I
mrtvá.
can to see that she is.
Znova zeptat se barona. Jo, co tohle ještě? Okay.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Vtipný obraz strážního ducha. Ještě 40, to je hezký počet bodů. Teď mám, jo, jako takhle, že teď mám 2 varianty, buď tady zeptat se barona, anebo Oxenfurtu baronovu Tamaru. Mě by zajímalo, když dám tohle, jestli tohle fakt, jestli tam patří ten Novigrad nebo ne. Za mě jo, bude tady. Ale tohle bude zvlášť, no, jaká to je level, netuším. Spousta věcí, co se tu dá dělat. No, každopádně aktuálně konec. Musím to uložit, to by teď mělo jít v pohodě. Jo. Tak jo, takže takhle to zatím ukončíme teda a příště půjdeme, nevím, asi hledat dál tyhle ty. Nevím, jestli Tamaru nebo zeptat se toho barona, ale zkusit prostě nějak najít tu Anu s tou příšerou, pokouchat příšeru a tak. To vypadá jako jeden z bossů hlavní linky, tak uvidíme. Každopádně teda děkuji za sledování a uvidíme se v další epizody.